Hello, this is the study guide for our semester exam. This is the key for advanced math, periods 3, 4, and 7 for Mrs. Solik. So in question number 1, we're supposed to write the word or phrase that best completes the statement or answers the question. So if a rock falls from a height of 80 meters, that's where this 80 comes from, above the ground, a height in h meters after x seconds. So x is the time and 4 is the time. So let's see if we can make this a little more manageable. So we're going to do h is equal to 80 minus 4.9x squared. And again, x is 4. So 80 minus 4.9 times 4 squared. And again, you only square the 4. So you would pick up your calculator, and 4 times 4 is 16. So 80 minus 4.9 times 16. And so back over to my calculator. Turned it on already, so 4.9 times 16 is 78.4. So we're working now with 80 minus 78.4, and that is going to give me 1.6 meters. The height of the rock after 4 seconds is 1.6 meters. Number 2, the formula that we're given here expresses a relationship between temperature and Fahrenheit and Celsius. So 50 degrees is going to be what we plug in for F, and we're going to try and find that equivalent value on the Celsius scale. So 50 minus 32. So 5/9 of, and 50 minus 32. If you're not sure, come on over here and calculate that. 50 minus 32 is 18. So now we're going to multiply that by 5/9. One thing we could do is cancel here. 18 is divisible by 9 twice. And so now we get our answer of 10 degrees Celsius. Question number 3. We have this compound inequality, and we're going to use interval notation to graph this. So some people divide this into 2 sets, and some people just divide both of the pieces by 3. And it really is entirely up to you, but you're going to divide all of the pieces by 3, and you get 4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 6. And so it's going to start at 4 and go to 6. And that is going to be my region. There is the number line. So if you were using interval notation, it would be 4, 6, and the 6 would be boxed. So there's interval notation. This question says factor by grouping. We're to assume that any variable with exponents is going to represent a whole number. So we are going to look at the first two terms. The common factor is x. So x times x squared minus, that's actually x squared. And so let's go ahead and make this x. So this will be x minus 2 plus 5 times x minus 2. So x minus 2 is in common. Let's write that down. And what's left is x squared plus 5. So we have factored by grouping here, and that will take care of that. So let's go on to page 2. On page 2, number 5, given the formula that we have here, f and g not sure where we're going to put this feature here. How about down there? So remember, g of f means that I'm going to put this function, f, into the g function. So I'm going to replace this into this x. So g of f of x is 2 times 4x squared plus 2x plus 7 and minus 6. Don't forget the minus 6 part. So it's 8x squared plus 4x plus 14 minus 6. So our final answer for question number 5 is 8x squared plus 4x plus 8, because 14 minus 6 is 8. We're going to solve number 6 using the square root property. So when we take the square root of both sides, you get 2x minus 5 equals plus or minus 3. I took the square root of both sides. And the most common mistake here is that people tend to forget to do plus and minus. So I am going to do 2x minus 5 equals 3, and 2x minus 5 equals negative 3. So I do have two answers. So 2x is going to be 8, and x is going to be 4, and 2x is going to be negative 5, so this is going to be adding 5, so it's going to be a positive 2. So x is going to be equal to 1. So for question number 6, we have the answers 1 and 4. Number 7. We want to write the equation for the line indicated here parallel to this. So if it's parallel to this, we're looking for a slope of negative 1/4, because parallel lines have the same slope. We want it also to be passing through this point, so we are going to use the formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1, y1 is the ordered pair. So y minus 5 equals the slope, negative 1/4, and x minus 4. And they ask for this in slope-intercept form. Since this is point-slope form, I am going to simplify it. Y minus, or y equals negative 1/4 x, negative 1/4 times negative 4 gives me a positive 1. 1/4 of 4 is 1, so plus 1. And then I have the plus 5 from the other side. So y equals negative 1/4 x, and 1 plus 5 is 6. So that is my answer, negative 1/4 x plus 6. Okay, I'm going to stop at this point so that we have a short recording, and I'll see you in the next